A mountain home near Woodland Park can look perfect online. Trees, views, privacy, maybe a little acreage, maybe Pikes Peak in the distance. But before you fall in love with the photos, there are 5 things I would want you to check very carefully. Because mountain homes are not just regular houses with prettier views. The due diligence is different. And if you miss the wrong thing, it can get expensive fast. I'm James with the James Mountain Hosting. We are your local mountain and Colorado Springs real estate experts. We absolutely love answering your questions about the area. So if you're buying, selling, or just curious about the Pikes Peak region, reach out. You can call us text at 719-266-2725 or email us at info@jdmurrayt.net. Check the link below for our 2 free resources, the Pikes Peak Relocation Guide and the Buy Local Guide. You can also head to www.jdmountainhome.com to start your home search and hit that subscribe and notification bell so you don't miss our next update. Today, I want to walk through 5 things I would check before buying a mountain home near Woodland Park, Divide, Florissant, Cascade, Green Mountain Falls, or really anywhere up in the Pikes Peak mountain communities. These are not meant to scare you away. Mountain living is incredible, but it is different from buying a house in a flat suburban neighborhood with city utilities, city roads, and strong cell service on every corner. The goal is simple. Know what you're buying before you own the problem. Number 1, the driveway and year-round access. The first thing I'd look at is the driveway and year-round access. A driveway can look totally fine in July and be a completely different situation in January. You want to pay attention to the slope, the surface, the direction it faces, how much sun it gets, how much shade it gets, and where snow and ice are likely to sit. A steep north-facing driveway in the trees can be beautiful, but it may also mean more ice, more plowing, more maintenance, and sometimes more stress getting in and out after a storm. And it's not just the driveway. You also want to understand the road. Is it county maintained? Is it private? Is there an HOA or road association? Who plows it? Who grades it? Who pays when it needs work? That matters a lot in the mountains. A home can be technically accessible, but the real question is, does that access fit your lifestyle, your vehicle, your work schedule, and your comfort level in winter? Number 2, the well. The second thing I would check is that well. A lot of mountain homes are not on city water. They may have a private well, and that means you want to understand as much as you reasonably can before closing. I want to know things like, how old is the well? What information is available on production? Has the seller had any issues with water quantity? Is there a recent water quality test? Are there treatment systems in place? Filters, softeners, UV lights, reverse osmosis, and are they maintained? This is one of those areas where buyers from the city can get surprised. They're used to turning on the tap and not thinking about where the water comes from. With a well, you need to think about the system. You need to think about usage. You need to think about testing. And you need to understand that every property is different. The point is not that wells are bad. Plenty of people love having a private well, myself included. The point is, you should not treat it like city water. Number 3, the septic system. The third thing is the septic system. If the home is not connected to municipal sewer, it may have an on-site wastewater system. This is normal in many rural and mountain areas. But again, you need to understand what you're buying. I would want to know, where's the tank? Where's the leach field? How old is the system? When was it last pumped? Are there permits or records available? Has it been inspected? Is the system sized appropriately for the home? Septic issues can be expensive, and they're not always obvious during a normal showing. You might walk through a house, love the kitchen, love the view, love the deck, and never think about what is underground. But the septic system is a major part of the property. Also, if you're thinking about future plans, adding bedrooms, finishing space, doing an addition, creating a short-term rental setup, or changing how the home is used, septic capacity and records may matter. So do not skip it. Understand it before you close. The fourth thing I would check is insurance and wildfire-related risk. This has become a bigger and bigger conversation in Colorado mountain communities. Before you get too far into the purchase, talk to your insurance provider early, not the day before closing. Early. You want to know whether the home is insurable, what the premium might look like, and whether there are issues tied to roof condition, trees near the structure, distance to fire response, driveway access, or the property's wildfire exposure. This is also where mitigation matters. Has the property been maintained? Are trees limbed up? Is there defensible space around the home? Are pine needles packed into the gutters or against structures? Is firewood stacked right next to the house? Is the roof in good shape? None of this means you cannot buy in the mountains. It just means you need to look at the property through a mountain living lens. A beautiful wooded lot can be a huge part of the appeal, but it also comes with responsibility. Number 5, internet and cell service. The 5th thing I would check is internet and cell service. This sounds small until you move in and realize your phone barely works and your internet options are not what you assume. In Colorado Springs, you may take strong service for granted. Up in the mountains, it can be very different from one road to the next, and sometimes even one side of a hill to the other. If you work from home, stream, run a business, homeschool, use smart home devices, or need reliable video calls, do not just ask, does it have internet? Ask what provider is currently being used. Ask what speeds they actually get. Ask if there are data caps. Check cell service while you're at the property. And if the current owner uses satellite or another rural option, understand the cost, equipment, reliability, and setup. A home can be perfect in every way, but if you need to work from home and the internet does not support your life, this is a real problem. Now, Starlink has really kind of changed most of this so that you can get internet access and maintain cell service in almost any home here in the Teller County or Pikes Peak region. However, don't take it for granted. Always ask. Make sure it's going to work. Here is the bigger idea behind all 5 of these points. Do not evaluate a mountain home like a city home. In a city neighborhood, you may be focused mostly on price, layout, commute, schools, condition, and maybe the age of the roof, furnace, and windows. Those things still matter in the mountains, but you also have another layer: access, water, septic, fire risk, insurance, utilities, internet, snow removal, road maintenance, tree health, drainage, and how the home functions in winter. This is why mountain home due diligence is so important. You're not just buying the house, you're buying the systems, the access, the setting, and the lifestyle. So if you're looking at a mountain property, here's a simple checklist to start with. Number 1, walk or drive the driveway slowly and think about winter. Number 2, ask about road maintenance and snow removal. Number 3, review well records and consider water testing. Number 4, review septic records and inspection options. Number 5, call insurance early. Number 6, check phone signal at the property. Number 7, verify internet options before you assume anything. Number 8, look at trees, roof condition, gutters, defensible space, and drainage. And number 9, ask what living there is like in the hardest season, not just the prettiest season. The last one is big. Everyone loves a mountain home on a sunny summer afternoon. The real test is whether the home still fits your life during snow, wind, mud season, fire season, and normal daily routines. Mountain homes near Woodland Park and throughout the Pikes Peak region can be incredible. Privacy, views, wildlife, space, trees, stars at night. There is a reason people fall in love with this area. But the smartest buyers are the ones who slow down and ask the right questions before they close. Driveway, well, septic, insurance, internet. Those 5 things can make a huge difference in your experience as a homeowner. If you're looking at a mountain property and you want help thinking through the local due diligence, that is exactly the kind of thing our team helps with every day. Before we go, I just want to say that if you have any questions about buying or selling or really anything about the Pikes Peak region, please don't hesitate to reach out to my team and I. You can call us or text us at 719-266-275, or you can email us at info@jdmret.net. And don't forget, we also have 2 free resources for you. You can click below: the Pikes Peak Relocation Guide and the Buy Local Guide. Plus, don't forget to also check out our website at www.jdmountainhome.com, where both of these free resources are, as well as a ton of information about our area and a place you can start a search for homes here. Lastly, make sure you hit that subscription button and notification bell so you get notified every time we post a new video. I'll see you guys next time.